Good evening, everybody. This is the Jews. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for tuning in and glad you could make it. So yeah, we're in a new year and we're gonna have a brand new start and change a few things up. And yeah, we're about to get into it. So just gave a couple of minutes for some people to get in. I see streamers are doing that. But yeah. Hope you guys can hear me alright. I did boost my microphone a little bit, so you guys might hear some more breathing and stuff in the background, but the sound should be clearer. I'm gonna put the music a bit softer. That's about fine. So yeah, I since the last time we streamed, basically, I reset the claim and basically decided I am going to add my hogs for this last season because I need all the gold I can get, and I didn't have workers for them yet, and they needed to be level 100 to get that extra 25%. So I basically skipped season 6. That's why we are in season 7. Just to get it, all my workers level 100 again, and I got a few extra workers as well, some doubles and a few more mechanics and overseers, especially for the 2 extra sites, because I've got 30 wave tables on Rivertown and 30 wave tables on Old Arnold with power stations and stuff like that, so I need mechanics there. If things go wrong, luckily they are set up inside the warehouse, so winter is not a problem. And when I'm resetting Nighthawk, it's also not a problem because obviously they're on a different site. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. It's loaded. So I basically loaded my new claim and I finished it in 8 days, and I used the last part of the 8th day and about till 5 o'clock in the morning the 9th day to set up the new plant on the new site and to get the cleanup ready, because obviously I had to load the last buckets into the last 30 wave tables. So I filled all 60 wave tables. We're about to do the clean out and see what we get out of it. This is with hogs now as well, so it should be a little bit better than the 35k we got last time per 30 wave tables. But yeah, as you guys can see, we are in. And all of them are basically full, well, as full as I could get them without overloading them. Some of them are 90, some of them are 80. And then Rivertown has exactly the same thing. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into it, guys, because I don't want to waste too much time. I'm gonna just pause here, because yeah, we only have this season to try and beat that 145k goal, or my best season so far. My last season we ended up on 140, so we missed it with about 5k. And I know where I made my mistakes. The first one was overloading a lot of trucks, and then the second one was doing third cleanups where I let the mats overrun, and I lost some gold there as well. So I stopped doing that this season, and then obviously I added the hogs with the hog workers, which give 25% to your hog performance. So that should give me good cleanouts per 12 mats, at least 200 ounces or so. And in 30 cleanups, that makes a big difference, you know. So yeah, let's see what it does. We're gonna do the first clean out now and see how much we get. So yeah, this is the first 30 wave tables. We're gonna put them on. Let's just put this sound a little bit louder because I did put it softer so that we can at least hear what's going on in the game. So yeah, first set of wave tables are on, second set of wave tables are on. Okay, so all of them should be on. Now it's just the water, so we're on 0, so you guys can see exactly what we are getting there on the side. So there we go, guys. First half of the 30 wave tables, because I got them split into 2. There we go, 2,000 ounces already, guys. Let's go. So yeah, I bet you guys haven't seen stuff climb this fast before. But that's what happens if you have 30 wave tables. Well, about 20 going now and then 10 in the last round. So yeah, let's see what we get out of these tables. Looks good. You know, 400s and 500s, it looks good. It looks good, guys. I'm used to 300s and stuff, you know. Already on 8k. And we haven't even switched it. Just finishing up. Okay, there the first ones are finished. Let's plug in the next. And now, why is there too much water? What is going on now? That's weird. There shouldn't be too much water. Let me just check what's going on here. So, I mean, let's say 101, minus 101. Okay, so what we'll have to do is take one of these out and let that clean first. We'll just make a plan, guys, don't worry. Let that run first and then we'll just put that one back and take another one out. Sometimes there's a pressure system. It is a lot of wave tables, so yeah, I did add more, so there was only like 20, yeah, I added 10 more. So we got 30 in each site now. Let's let that one finish and then we'll just swap the red pipes. Not so bad actually, if you think about it. Looks like it's just about done. Yeah, that one's done. Yeah, let's put that one back and take that one out. And that should run the last wave tables. Yeah, 12,000 ounces so far, guys. Not bad. Okay, we can actually, after this, run the first one again. We have a couple of more buckets that we can put in here. Yeah, we're on 13,000 ounces, guys. It's going a bit slower now because I think it's only a few wave tables still running. Yeah, my frames are not even dropping, so I'm surprised. Let's let this one finish out. And yeah, we'll put this red pipe back. It's obviously gonna... We'll put this one back in. And then we'll quickly chuck in these last few buckets. There's a few extra I had in my first 14 cleanouts because it takes about 14 cleanouts to do this. So yeah, we hit 14,000 on the first 30 wave tables, guys, which is about 14 cleanouts, guys. Not bad. 1,000 ounces per cleanout. That's what we used to. About what we're getting from top digging, you know, because we're not taking the bottom gold. Okay, so that's it for this side of the cleanup, guys. Okay, let's put off these. And let's see what we did on the leaderboard, guys. Nice. Took our first position back because I was on 375 and he overtook me to 381. and now we're 389. But obviously this is still the first part of the season, so I'm not even going to look at seasonal. That won't change till about the last season, the last reset I do. So yeah, that's about it there. We'll just get these buckets on the next trip. But yeah, that's it for that one. Let's go to Rivertown. Probably gonna have the same problem with the water. Okay, same setup at Rivertown, guys. Also have everything here with the 30 wave tables inside. Got a few extra buckets here, a lot more extra because I had to finish up the claim. So yeah, let's put them on and get started, guys. They should all be on. I did all put them all on. Just make sure because it is the first time I'm running them. Yeah, looks like all of them are on. Okay, let's see. That one's running properly. Okay, so let it run. There we go, guys. I'm just looking other way because the frames are dropping a little bit. Obviously, you run so many wave tables. But I I got a new claim this time around. So I'm hoping to get a little bit more than 30k out of it. We can start throwing these in, I guess. Oh no, these don't have water yet. I'll have to do it with these ones we can throw in. And the rest we'll throw in when they got water, obviously. Alright, those just run finished. We're on 20k, guys. Okay, so those are finished. Let's switch them around. Oh, these side work fine. I don't know what happened that side. Okay, as these are a little bit emptier, we can start throwing these buckets in. Yeah, we're about to hit 30,000, guys. 30,000 for 30 cleanups. That's really not bad, guys. But we'll go over it a little bit, obviously. Because I do average about 1,200 to 1,300 there around for cleanup, so that will go a little bit over. Yeah, getting to an end, guys. Looks like it's gonna be about 30, almost 32. 32,000. Okay, so what's that number? Because I'm writing them down. 31,794 for the first claim. Not bad for 8 days mining, guys. Really, really not bad. Yeah, let's put these all. But yeah, mine, it's day 9. I've already set up my new plant. We're already ready for the next mining sessions. I will get these buckets. I just want to make sure all of them ran through. Does look like it. But yeah, that was really, really good, guys. For the first claim, 8 days of mining, guys. What did that do for us on leaderboards? Yeah, we hit the 400, guys. That is awesome. 407k, guys. So yeah, we just got basically a 32k cleanup on 30 cleanups. I finished the whole claim in 8 days. I'm just top digging obviously, and only about 20 to 25 squares, good rich 100% squares. We do have a new map this time. It looks totally different. I chose a different map this time because it's got a little bit shallower ground. Obviously I still can't get to 14 and 13 meters, but I can still get deeper than on the 16 meter squares, because the other claim starts about here. So most of them are 15 and 16 meters, where these ones with the no overburden 100% ones that I'm going to be hitting, there's about 22 of them altogether, because I only hit the over 90% ones. They 14 13 meters deep, so technically I should be getting a little bit more gold out of it, because I can go about 10 11 meters with the excavator, depending on how high or how low the ground is. But yeah, that looks good. I even got 2 blocks that I'll do this side as well. They're not so rich, but they very shallow, so I'll be taking all of this as well. So yeah, it's not the 13 meter ones, because 77% is not rich enough for me. Too much overburden, and I won't get to the 13 meters, so it's not enough gold. And I don't have time to take that off. I have to finish this claim in the next 8 days again. Because yeah, I've got 8 days of claim basically, and then there's 3 days that's left if I take 8 days of claim that I use basically for setup and cleanups and stuff like that I said in there. So yeah, 4 claims, 8 days of claim. So yeah, hopefully I get a bit more gold from this claim, because yeah, I've been averaging about 30 to 35,000 a claim up. A claim, and I need about 40,000 a claim to beat the seasonal. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping. If this map gives me a little more, because I did do it once a couple of resets ago, because yeah, I've done like almost 9-10 claims already of Nighthawk, but a couple of resets, like 5 or 6 resets ago, I did this map, and I can remember having a 41,000 cleanup. And yeah, that was awesome. So if I can get that again from this claim, then yeah, because it does make sense to me, because I can go a little bit deeper and I can get a bit more gold, and it's still huge squares, 100% rich. So yeah, we're gonna basically start right over here on this 96% square and work our way back and do this whole line. Then after we've done this line, yeah, we'll stop there. Then we're gonna work up and we're gonna work down, because then we'll use this opening to just go back and just go. So we'll just open one square at the end of the day, and all the other squares will just follow basically. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing, like always. So yeah, guys, I already set up the whole claim at Nighthawk. Got a lot of trucks on. It's mostly for the refueling. You need 6 vehicles on your claim for auto refuel, so I just put them all on for lighting and stuff like that. I just want to quickly make sure. So yeah, there's my seasons, guys. Season 1 at Rivertown, I got 5,600 ounces. Then first season at Nighthawk, no workers, 82,000 ounces. Skipped season 3, got all my workers 100%. Season 3 got my 145k season. Season 4 No, it's season 5, sorry. Yeah, season 5, 140 ounces. Also a very good season, but not enough, obviously. And then, yeah, for the hog workers and a few other things that I wanted to get done, like the other 30 wave tables and stuff like that, I did skip season 6, and we only got 1,300 ounces. So, yeah, we're gonna be checking what we get in season 7, which will be our last season. So yeah, let's get right into it. Just to give you guys a little bit of a view. I have to go and get that trailer quickly, because I do about 14 to 15 cleanouts before I take it to the respective claim to clean. So yeah, I need a storage space to put the buckets in and then travel it quickly. I have a nice system that I have going, that I just pull the trailer in front of the shed door or the warehouse door. Then I reset it and all the buckets just fall in front of the warehouse door, and I can simply just chuck them in, you know. Same with the pickup truck as well, because I load the pickup truck full, but it's not 60. I've loaded it all the way up to the roof and then buckets fall out. So that's why I started using the small trailer, because the big one gives me too much problems. So I'm using the small one. So yeah, we just basically put it here. Hopefully it doesn't flip now. Okay, well, that's still good enough. We can still hook up again, but it should stay quite still, and you can get on it and everything, and nothing is. So I just start packing them from this side, and you get about easily 20-25 buckets inside here, and then obviously the truck I pack very full. So, but the truck is obviously here by my plant system all the time, so that if I have to put off, that I can just get out, and then I'm fully at my system. So this side is for the nuggetators, and this side is for the plant. So the plant will run on this side, all the water will run and everything, and one switch and it will be the nuggetators. And then same with the power. I've got 3 nuggetators running there, which is my main mats, and then these nuggetators are for the hog mats that run separately. It's just one plug away and they all work. But yeah, we have to quickly put them on anyway. I haven't done that. So let's put the power splitter on. And I put the first. So the first one is the 3. The second one is the 2. So same. So our middle 2 is for hogs. Our end 2 are for normal mats, basically. So that's how we keep track. So yeah, let's put them all on, because I'm not going to be putting them on and off. I'm going to be controlling them with the plugs. Okay, so get that one on. Water is not a problem, that'll work automatically. Okay, as soon as that's done, let's just switch them around and do the same for the hogs. So yeah, my plan is to basically, my whole routine is gonna be to first do the top mats, you know, put them all inside their respective wave table, and then put that on, and as they are running I can start packing these ones, which are going to be very easy for me. As you can see, it's going to go very fast. I do it. Both hogs take me about not even a minute, 30 seconds each to put in all 8 mats that I clean at a time, because I do two cleanups at a time. You know, I do run the third one to about 80%, and then I stop the plant and I clean up 2 mats, and then I do 2 cleanups again. So yeah, that's how I do it, so that I don't run over 100% again. Okay, so that's on. Okay, so that last one is just a holder, guys. It's just when I'm not using them, so the thing doesn't lie around here. Sometimes I struggle to pick it up, so it's a nice solution. And I've got a little plug on this side in and a little hose pipe, so that if they're not in, this little station can't move around at all. Okay, so yeah, we're ready to start mining, guys. As you can see, the plant is already ready. I put my 4 trucks around, giving me lighting on my 3 trucks around, giving me lighting for the full plant. And then I got 3 trucks around the cleanup area or the dump area as well, which will give me lighting 24/7 basically. They are instant refills, so I don't pay for gas, so it's not a problem. Yeah, I just made one little scoop so that we can get the truck on the right place. So yeah, we're back into it, guys. So yeah, I did all that in 9 days. Well, 8.5 days, because it's still 8 o'clock in the morning on day 9. So we got the whole day 9 still left. So you can basically say that I finished the claim in 8 days, about 20 squares, and also set up the new plant and did all the cleanups as well, all in 8 days. So yeah, 8 in-game days, 31,000 or 32,000 ounces of gold, guys. That's really not bad. Obviously I'm going to be taxed on it and they're going to take half of it, but that's worth it because of the claims I'm getting. I just feel like when I lease I'm getting a lot better claims, and I don't really care. I've got a lot of money, 44 million, and even after they take half now, that'll be another 16 million. But yeah, I even sell it in ore to zero out because I don't have time to melt all that gold, guys. The season is not long anymore, and I don't need the money, so I just sell the ore to zero out basically. Yeah, when you're digging, I suggest start on a spot that's facing away from your claim, because it tends to drop frames when you look at your claim, especially if you have some buckets stacked up and have about 2 or 3 cleans ready to go. And if I was on the other side, coming this way the whole time, looking at the claim, my frames would be dropping every time. And now because I'm not doing that, everything is just a lot smoother. Okay, I overloaded that one now because I was talking. That's my bad. Okay, let's dump this truck, then we can start up the plant. Oh well, no we can't. We still have to put buckets. I haven't put buckets yet. Yeah, I did the setup quite fast, so yeah. Yeah, while that's dumping, let's go and do that. As you can see, I've got my buckets ready here for my 14 cleanouts. So yeah, we got enough buckets basically for 14 cleanouts here, give or take. Because yeah, there's still a few there at the plants that I didn't bring with the other claims. That I'll just go and fetch when we go and do the first drop. Might have a little bit less because I got an extra nuggetator now. I only had one nuggetator last season for the hogs. Yeah, I did all that mining offline, guys. Sorry about that. It only took me about 13-14 real life hours in about 2 days. That's why I didn't stream yesterday, because I was quite speed digging and didn't really have time for streaming. You know, the stream, it's nice, but it does slow me down sometimes, you know, the talking and stuff. It makes you make mistakes sometimes and not focus 100% on what you're doing. And yeah, I just wanted to see how fast I can do a claim, and I was glad to see that I could do it in the 8 days. Yeah, I think everything has buckets. We got the 2 there, the 3 there. All the nuggetators have buckets. So yeah, I think we can put on the plant, guys. Start running, and then we can get on the water. And everything should start running as soon as the buckets drop. I just want to check the first percentage just to make sure, you know, you've got to make sure your first time you run your plant when you reset, just that it's running through properly. Yeah. Yeah, everything looks fine, guys. We can get back to our excavator and well, obviously have to bring the truck back first, eh? Can't do anything without the pickup. Actually, before I bring that back, I just want to quickly check something because I want to do a bit of fast digging. I just want to check. Yeah, that's about what I want to do. So yeah, guys, no dozing, no opening the claim, just digging from the top for 8 days, finished the claim, and got 32,000 ounces, and I don't think that's bad at all, guys. Obviously you can get more if you're taking the bottom gold, but it's not going to take you 8 days. I bet it's going to take like 4 or 5 of those days only opening the claim or bulldozing. So yeah, I think getting 32,000 ounces in 8 game days is really not bad. I'm really trying hard to beat that seasonal, but if I don't, it's fine. Then Miller deserves it definitely, and I'll give it to him. And second place on 145 is really not bad. It's still also the second best ever. And then we'll just try next season again. Try some experimenting off season and see if we can get a method maybe to get us there faster. You know, maybe take a little bit less squares at a time, reset a bit more. You know, only take like huge squares and try and reset a bit more, because really the reset doesn't even take me half a day, guys. In game day, I still get like 2 full map cleanouts on that same day. So even if I have to reset a couple more times, I'll do that. That doesn't bother me putting in the plant and stuff. I can do it with my eyes closed already. It's just something that I've done so many times before that it's not an issue anymore. You know, and I do safeguard myself with quick saving throughout the whole process. You know, every time I hook a cable, every time I drop a machine in, so that if anything goes wrong, that it doesn't really slow me down. I can just reload my save and do it differently than what made me mess up. So yeah, it's like having unlimited lives, you know. It's nice. Not that I make that many mistakes anyway, you know. I think I've used it like 2 or 3 times, but it's nice to have it, you know. Okay, so from now on, even if it's 97, we're gonna still drop it, guys, because I'm gonna stop overfilling this truck. So yeah, when I was doing the 4K blocks in the other claims, you know, it was good squares, but remember it was 16 meters deep, and most of the 5 ounces per square meter was lower than 10 meters. So I got most of the 4 ounces and 3 ounces per square meter gold out of the blocks, you know, and didn't touch the bottom gold, you know. So that's why you're not gonna get the full amount of gold out of the claim like that. But I feel like, except if you are a very exceptional bulldozer or a very exceptional claim opener that can do it in like not even a game, a real life hour, then I don't see you getting more gold than me in the same amount of time like me. I know you're getting more out of the claim maybe because you're going lower by opening the claim or bulldozing, but that time that you take to bulldoze and stuff, I've already done half of the claim, and as soon as I'm done with half of the claim, I reset it and do another full claim, which basically gives me the same gold that you have, because I've done 2 times half of it. So that's half plus half is full. So basically, if I take 2,000 ounces out of the first square and I take 2,000 ounces out of the second square that I do when I reset again, then I got my 4,000 ounces out of the square. But yeah, I'm just making like a rough number. I know you don't get the full amount out of a square, but you guys know what I mean. You know, I take out half of what I should have, what I can get, and then when I reset, I take out the other half. Obviously, it's not going to work if you're a very slow resetter and you take like 2 or 3 in-game days to reset your plant. Then that method is going to be like pointless. But because I'm so fast with the resetting, um, it's not pointless for me to do that, and it keeps me away from the stress. You know, bulldozing and opening a claim from the front and, you know, stuff like that. It's stressful sometimes, you know. Um, I can even use Franks if I want to, but that's gonna add about a half a day to almost a full day of setup time for me, which I just don't have if I want to finish 4 claims, which is 2 normal claims basically that you can finish in the same time, and we'll get the same gold out of it basically. So I'm not really doing anything nobody else can do, you know. Everybody else can do what I'm doing. It's not like I'm doing anything special. Only difference is I'm skipping a few steps and still getting the same amount of gold out of the ground over a period of time, obviously. Where you have to do 2 claims to get like 140k out of a season, I have to do 4, which is fine with me. I'm quite a fast digger, and once I get into it and the first square is open, you'll see what I mean. Then my digging really starts increasing. It's just opening the square takes a bit of time, as you guys know. Because yeah, it's not you're not digging against a wall really. You are digging on the floor to get it deeper and deeper till the level where you want to be. So yeah, I noticed, guys, truck placement in top digging like I'm doing now is really everything, guys. So if your truck is not on the right place, and you have to swing your arm too much to offload every single time, it can really increase your dump time. Most people average about 5 minutes. I do 3.5, you know, on my speed digging runs, which is good because then about 22 minutes of cleanup. Which just over an hour for a triple clean. Double clean in about 44 minutes. And then obviously the cleanup takes me about 6 to 7 minutes now. Used to take me 4, but now with the hog mats it takes me an extra minute or 2 to do that. But that's fine, because with the extra 25% on those hogs, and they level 3 100%, so each level also gave me increased performance again. The yields on the hog mats are not so bad, you know. A single mat, I did test it, that's a single mat clean out, which is about 8 mats. It gives me about 45 ounces, which isn't bad, you know. If you count it up in a lot of cleanups, it does make a difference in your cleanups. And seeing as how I missed my seasonal with 5k last season, I think like every ounce counts. I'm gonna reset this game now so we can see our wall, guys. Let me just quick save and quick reload. It's not gonna be a very long stream, guys. I'm not really gonna I'm not gonna finish the 14 cleanouts because I finished like easily 12 today, and the rest was yesterday. So yeah, I've already played my fair share today. Because I wait until the night about 12 o'clock to start streaming for you guys. Because it's 12 a.m. here or 1 a.m. here, and for you guys it's like 8 p.m. at night, you know, for the Americans. And yeah, so I want to cater for you guys, so I stay up late. But yeah, I do a lot of offline playing as well, you know. I don't really record my gameplay always, you know. I forget to do it. Get too much into the digging. And plus, I've played a few recording streams, and it's not so good, you know. Better to be in it and do your thing, and people can watch you while you're doing it, you know. People tend to frown on recorded streams, you know. If you want to place a recording, put it on YouTube. That's actually the platform for it, I would say. And 92, we can do one more scoop. Okay, we're on a bit of an angle. I'm gonna move the excavator a bit now. Yeah, these dump trucks work nice for lighting around the claim, I must say. Lights up stuff very nicely, so you guys will be able to see everything at night while I'm mining, at least. Because I have noticed some streamers don't put lights on their claim, because I mean, it's leaderboard, there's no time for that stuff, you know, to set up a light every time and move it around. It takes time. For me, obviously, I'm using a dump truck, so moving a dump truck around at 30-40 miles per hour is a lot faster than hooking up a light trailer, moving the light trailer, filling it with gas, because I've got instant refill as well. So yeah, it works out nice, you know. Yeah, I just want to move a little bit here, get a little bit more into the center of the square, because we're digging quite at an uphill angle now, which is fine. You know, I have to eat the consequences of my no bulldozing. You know, you can't get everything easy in life, you know. So for I'm just a little bit too close, guys. That's the problem. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's just move the dump truck a little bit. There we go. That should be fine. Okay, we should be able to dig a little bit easier now. I've seen with this dump truck, with this excavator, you know, the further you are away from where you are digging, the more control you have over the site you're digging. You know, the closer you are with your scooper, the harder it is to dig, and especially on these angles. You know, look how easy I get these angles now. If I was just a little bit closer with my excavator, I wouldn't be getting these angles like this. So it doesn't matter if I don't get the sides properly, guys, because as you saw on the map, I'm gonna be doing the front sides and the back sides as well. I'm gonna be doing all the way to this side and all the way to the other side as well, because there's more blocks. I'm just opening the middle line, and then I do the sides, first bottom and then top, and then we end up with a few blocks on top there. Yeah, on the last couple of days. I usually finish this area in about 4 or 5 days, and then the other 4 or 5 days, or 3 or 4 days, I do the top area, which takes me a little bit longer because we're digging to bedrock there, and you know, scraping bedrock takes a little bit longer than just digging a wall. And let's just go a little bit up so we can just go a bit deeper, guys. It's still too shallow. And there's a lot of good gold down here, so yeah, we always like to scrape the bottom a bit. I do it on all my claims, because I'm not digging all the way to bedrock. As low as I can go is what I try to do always. But yeah, this first block is always a problem. Always gives me uphill. This is my 5 minute per dump truck digs, because it goes slow to open this damn square. I think this is the third load already, so we're already halfway in. It takes about 6 loads to do that. I've still wanted to test something, but I'm trading it, you know, because if it turns out to be like that, my whole 30 wave table setup and everything was a waste of time, you know. Cleaning gold that you've dug at Nighthawk, at Arnold and stuff, I wonder if that affects your cleanup. I don't think so, because I'm getting huge cleanups, the same as what I was getting here at Nighthawk, because here at Nighthawk, when I was cleaning the stuff here, I was also averaging about 1,000 ounces per cleanup. You know, a triple cleanout got me about 3.1, 3.2. So if I look at the 30 cleanups I did now, because I did exactly 30 cleanups, I counted every single cleanup and I wrote it down. After I did every single cleanup, I made a little mark, and then I ended up on 30 cleanups to fill all the wave tables, and there was a bit extra left. So I know exactly that I did do, for that 31,700 that you see up there, I did 30 cleanups, definitely. There's no doubt about that. It's not an estimate or anything, it's a fact. I counted that shit. So yeah, it doesn't look like I'm losing any gold, but I'll do a test, you know. Obviously not in leaderboards, because there's no time for that. But I'll do a test in normal mode, and just have a wavetable on my plant and on a different plant, and do the same bucket through both of them, and just see if there is maybe a difference, but I doubt it. I really do doubt it. You know, gold you got out of the ground is gold you got out of the ground. You know, it doesn't matter where you clean it or take it. This will tax you on it, and I think it's the same amount per bucket, you know. I have heard by some people as well that mixing the mats, you know, cleaning two sets of mats into the same bucket messes up the cleanup, but I've tested that. There's no ways it's exactly the same. I've cleaned a set of mats into their own separate buckets before, and then reload the save, you know, save before that time, reload the save, and put those same two sets of mats into one bucket, and I got exactly the same number. So there's no difference there. You know, this game's algorithm is not that complicated, you know, that it will be, if you put two mats together, then it cancels out some gold or whatever. It can't happen. I just do that because it saves buckets, guys. You know, you don't want to sit with too many buckets at the end of the day. That's why I got all the wave tables, so that I can basically do 30 cleanouts worth of buckets in wave tables. Because obviously each wave table can hold about 2 full buckets of cleanouts. So that brings my bucket count into half, and then obviously it speeds up the cleanup as well, because everything's preloaded and everything, and you just run them all at the same time, instead of having a bunch of buckets and waiting for wave tables to finish up to 50% before loading the next bucket and loading the next bucket, you know. That's the only reason I've got all those wave tables, and obviously I got to spend my money on something, guys. And obviously you can't put all that wave tables on your claim here, because I'm resetting it 4 times. So imagine setting up 30 wave tables every time I reset. That's gonna suck. And there's not space really for 30 wave tables where your plant is, you know, where you doing where people mostly put their wave tables, you know, they're 2 or 3 or 4 maybe. Oh, sorry guys. It's a little bit late, I'm tired. But yeah, just doesn't make sense to do that, so that's why I'm putting them on different claims, so that they don't bother me in that sense. And because the cleanouts are quite consistent to what I was getting here, I don't really see a big difference, you know. Yeah, I think it's about the cleanout, so I'm gonna try and get 40 cleanouts out of this claim, and see if that gives us at least over 40,000. Because yeah, there's a few more squares in this claim than we had in the previous claim. And if I can get 40 cleanouts out of here, then that's 40k and above. So then we'll be on track to hit that mark. If we need a little bit more at the end, then I'll just take the last claim, you know, because I'm not doing the 70 and 80% squares. I'm only doing the 90 and 100% squares. So we'll have like a day or two left after we've done the last claim and clean out. So if I really do need a little bit more to beat the seasonal, then I'll just hit those squares and see if we can get those last few ounces in to beat the seasonal. You know, that's my whole plan. But I'm sure Miller's also going at it again for his last season, because he's already first, so he probably has another season to go and try again. And he probably also knows exactly how much he's getting and what he can do to make it better. I hope he's using the hogs now, because it did make a little bit of a difference for me. You know, giving me 45 ounces extra per clean out. You know, on 30 cleanouts, that's quite a big number. You know, just on 10 it's already 450. So that's almost 2,000 extra ounces that I had on that clean out, just because I would have had 29,000 ounces out of that clean out basically if I didn't have the hog mats. So yeah, the hog mats definitely helped me. You get about 40 ounces per truck load, and because I've got the workers at 100%, a full clean out gives me about 40 to 45 ounces. So the same amount it takes time to fill a truck, it takes me to clean out the hog mats, actually a little bit less, you know. So because I've got a nice system that I'm running it on. And yeah, it just it's worth it for me to have those extra ounces of gold, especially if you're going for a seasonal and you're missing it with a couple of thousand. You know, that comes in handy. And like I said, my last season I got 140, so I missed my first seasonal with 5k. That's a small amount, guys, you know. And like I said, I got about 2,000 ounces extra from the first claim because of it. So out of 4 claims, that's gonna be 8,000 extra ounces. So yeah, it makes a difference in the long run. But yeah, just note you have to have your workers and they have to be on level 3 so that you get the full 25% extra. And then that extra 2 levels that increase the performance every single time. So just make sure if you're going to be doing hogs that you have that. If you don't have that, don't do hogs, because then you get about not even 20, maybe 20 ounces per single mat clean out, or per 8 mats basically, or 2 hogs. So yeah, that's not worth it. You know, because I can fill a truck. That truck gives me about 40 ounces. A truck full of dirt. So yeah, it's just worth it if you have your workers on level 3. If your workers are not on level 3 and 100%, then I wouldn't recommend running hogs. But that's why I skipped the whole season 6 and we went to season 7. So that we can get our hog workers to level 3 and 100% basically. Because I retained and got them to level 3, but then they weren't 100%, so then that's why I skipped the season. And then we got extra workers for them as well, for in case they get sick. And I got a few more extra workers as well, so that I didn't have. Like I only had 1 for my TTJs, and you need 2, because if they both get sick at the same time, or heat stroke or whatever, or quit, then yeah, you only have 1 replacement, and then you're gonna have to retrain one of your other guys if you want your mats to swap. Yeah, that's on 99, so we're done there. how nice and light it is in the dark, guys, with a bunch of dump trucks lighting up everything. And they're so easy to move around, but like I said as well, you have to have instant refuel to do that, guys. I wouldn't recommend using dump trucks as your lights if you don't have insta fuel. And obviously I have to have 6 vehicles on the claim for that to work, so that's why most of them are on the claim. But yeah, let's check the gas while that's dumping, because I usually do. But it will tell me when it's empty, but sometimes I miss the notification. Then my batteries go flat, but I've got like 6 level 3 mechanics, so it's not really an issue. Okay, but no, it looks like all of them are still okay. But yeah, I'm doing all the crazy stuff this season, guys, you know. 6 dump trucks for lights, 60 wave tables for cleanouts, you know, 4 claims in one season. You know, this is my crazy season, it looks like, and I'm just doing all this crazy stuff. Very unconventional. But I think that's why my score is so unconventional this season. Yeah, 400k, guys, that's really good. And we're probably gonna increase that as well with another 100k or so. So we're probably gonna end the season with 500k. So if I don't get this seasonal, I'm gonna have to beat Malo with Max, so that I can at least take 1 first place, because he already took my first place in seasonal. So I don't really have a choice but to grind for Max if I don't get this seasonal here, because I'll obviously be done with this claim, or with this season, before season 30 ends. So I'll have enough time for like maybe another half a season, and then yeah, then I'll just keep on grinding to get my max up. Probably do cleanup for cleanup, and just go like that, you know, with 6 wave tables on the claim. Not worry about the 60 wave table cleanups anymore, because I'm not rushing through a season. That's the only reason I got it like that, because the longer you can keep on digging without doing cleanups, the more dirt you get out of the ground at the end of the day. And if I just have to take buckets and put them in a truck instead of running them through a wave table every single time, that is saving me at least 2 to 3, maybe even 5 minutes per wave table that runs every time. So per clean out, that saves me almost 10 minutes that I could have kept on digging, and I do three dump trucks in 10 minutes. So yeah, it's just the way I got a full claim dug in 8 days basically. And I didn't do a few blocks, guys. I did 20 to 25 squares, so not like I did just a couple of squares. Basically finished all the ridge squares. Hey, the wall's gone again, guys, and I think that's a good time for me to take a 5-minute break quickly, because I need to go to the bathroom and get something to drink. I wanted to do that after the clean out already, and then we just started digging. So yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Let me just finish this truck at least, because it's almost done. And I'll just start digging an empty truck again. And get our wall back. 95, so yeah, I can't do a full dump. And do a little tap. Little tap. 97, whatever. I'm not gonna try anymore to go, because I'm so scared I throw the wrong part in that has all the gold in, and that deletes, you know. Because it does delete the gold when you do that, and you never know what it's gonna delete out of the truck. Could be deleting shitty ground, it could be deleting good ground, you don't know. Is this the first cleanup still? 51% only. I know we had one swap already. Oh, thank you, Overseer. You're so kind. I do pay you enough, so you better prevent those bears from attacking my cables. I think my worker's salary is on like 80,000 a day, guys. Which isn't a problem, obviously. Because we're rich. So yeah, I just make a little slope when I do it, when I open here, because I'm just opening the first slope because we're gonna still do it from the sides, like I said, and then we'll get some more from the bottom as well, from each side as we're doing that. So all that you see there in front in that first block that I didn't get, I will still get it. Don't worry about it. We're just opening up now. Most of my serious digging gets done from the sides. This is just basically opening a slope so that we have an opening for all the walls we want to hit. And then when I come in from each side, then I make sure before I start the wall that I'm digging that I do the bottom part of these holes, get it a little bit deeper, and also do the sides that I missed, obviously. Like you can see those sides that I didn't do. So yeah, I just decided to do it like that, guys, because the sides are always giving me issues, you know, getting these corners. You know, you see, that's what I mean. It's always doing stuff like that, and it irritates me. So I just stay in the width of my excavator, what the width it allows me to go, you know, without having to go too skew. And then we'll get the sides when we do the other sides. Because if I show you my map here, we're doing this line, so we're going to be doing all these squares on top and all these squares at the bottom as well, which will be going down and up. So whatever I miss on the sides here, I'll be getting when I do those blocks, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's do a quick save and quick reload so we can get our wall back. And then I just want to take a quick 5-minute break so I can just go to the bathroom and get something to drink. Look at that wheel spinning, guys. Oh my god. But anyway, I'm gonna pause this, guys, and just take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Your pretty eyes and run with me, yeah, yeah. 'Cause you and I are a secret. Feel my drift against your skin. 'Cause honestly, let's hold our breath. This is so real. Just you and me, let's escape, girl, tonight.
Okay, guys, I am back. If you just joined in, welcome, and we are playing Gold Rush Leaderboards Season 30. We are first place currently in Max Gold, and second place in Seasonal. We just hit 407,000, so I just hit my 400,000, which is great. We're really going all at it this season, guys. So yeah, and then Seasonal, I am on 145k. We're trying to beat that now. We just got our first claim done in 8 days, in-game days obviously, and we got 32,000 ounces out of it. Almost 31,794, which is not enough, so we're going to be trying to get a little bit more from this claim. This is a little bit different claim. It's got a few more rich squares in it, and no overburden obviously, so we just top digging. And we can get a bit deeper as well because they're not 16 meters deep, they're only 30. Got a few up there as well. So yeah, we got 8 days. We're on day 9. We got till day 18 to finish this claim. And yeah, that's what we are busy doing, guys. So yeah, we're doing this line first. We're opening the center line, and then we're going to be going up and down from there. Because it'll be open obviously, so we can just dig the walls. Half my square is not showing again. I hate it when that happens. But yeah, let's just continue. Might get a little bit quiet just now. Get into the digging. Listen to some music. But yeah, I hope you guys that are playing Gold Rush are enjoying the game. Not giving you too much drama on uphill. One of the main reasons I don't bulldoze and open claims. Because yeah, it's a lot of stress, a lot of drama, things go wrong all the time, and the way I'm mining, it's quite simple. One dump truck, one excavator, and we just dig. We average about, if we're digging nice and fast, about 3.5 minutes per dump, almost 4 minutes. And yeah, it's going well. So yeah, we're about 69% into our second swap. And then what I usually do is I let it run a little bit longer into the third swap till about 80%. And then I go and clean the mats for 2 sets, and then I run 2 again, and then I just complete it every time. I always run that bit extra, so I do 2 every single time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay, now this is not where I want the truck. Little bit of a tip: if you always want your truck at the right spot, before you go and dump your truck, put your excavator's bucket where you want to put the next truck. Because yeah, moving your truck around like this can also drastically increase your loads or your load times. So English is not my first language, guys. I can speak it pretty well, but yeah, I'm Afrikaans because I'm from South Africa, and that is my home language. So yeah, went to an Afrikaans school and everything. That's our native language here. We've got a lot, but yeah, that's one of them. Because I think we got like 17 languages or something in our country. We're the Rainbow Nation, as they say. Let's see if we reload, if I can get my block back. Or square, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Nope, and it's still saying 1,300 ounces instead of what it should be saying. I don't know, sometimes this game just tests my patience. Okay, let's try again. Sometimes if you dig a couple of times and then save and reload again, takes a couple sometimes, but then gives you your square back and tells you the right amount of gold that's actually in there, because I know that's a 3,000 ounce square, so now it's telling me 1,300, so I think it's still half. I see. We'll try now again. Let's dig a little bit more. I've done it like 6 times before to get my square back once. But you can't just reload, you have to like continue playing for a little while and then reload. Actually, the best thing to do is like do a quick save and then dig a couple of scoops. You're gonna have to re-dig these scoops, unfortunately. But yeah, and then we quickly reload the save. Now we're just trying to get the square back, guys. It gets ridiculous sometimes. Seriously. Because yeah, it really just wants to give me 1,300 ounces here now. I mean, like, look there, the half of the square is gone. Like, what the hell? Okay, let's do a main save. Let's go to the main menu and try that method. See how much time this can take. At least it's not taking time out of my season, because I'm reloading save the whole time and stuff. But yeah, it's just I could have done 2 dump trucks in this time. And you can't dig a block like that, guys. If it's a 3,000 ounce square and half of the square disappears and it's only 1,300 ounces, that's what you're gonna get out of it. 1,300 ounces, and not even all of that. So yeah, you got to get that square back, unfortunately. Just like when you're digging white dirt and it's supposed to be yellow because it's glitching, it still gives you the white dirt. It doesn't give you the gold. That's where this game sometimes just messes around with you. Okay, let's see. Still 1,300, so that means it's still half a square. I guess we're getting 1,300 ounces out of the square, guys, instead of 3,000 ounces. Because half the square is not showing. For some reason. Somebody's probably hacking me, because I got 400k ounces, and they're like, no, you can stop now, dude. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, before we go, I just breached it. Let's just get our excavator bucket on the right place for the next dump. There we go. What I also like about this claim, it starts a little bit closer to the plant as well. So yeah, the other claim starts a little bit further away, so you've got a long way to drive every time to dump. So we're about to finish the second swap, and then we'll keep on going till about 80% of the third swap, and then we'll clean the mats. And these light trucks that I use around the sides, guys, it didn't even take me 5 minutes to place them all, so yeah, it doesn't really take time out of your schedule, you know. What would have taken a lot longer is moving each one of the trailer lights or plugging in the normal lights, filling up with gas the whole time, because I got an instant refill, so it's nice to have the trucks as lights. Basically they light up the full dig area and my claim, because I've got 6 lighting them up. The main reason I got so many vehicles on the claim is for the instant refuel, because you need 6 vehicles on your claim that all have level 3 workers on them before the instant refill starts working. But yeah, here comes the second swap, guys. As you can see, it's busy going down. Yeah, maybe we should try and do a last little reload, see if we can get this square back. Because we gave it a while now at least. Hey guys, if you're watching, don't be shy to say something in the chat. Ask me questions, whatever you want to know. We get it back? No, we didn't get it back. We'll try again just now, guys. Maybe we should try a fast travel. Sometimes that works as well. Let's unmark them. And let's do a fast travel. Look guys, I put 2 buggies, one in front of the blacksmith and one at the paint shop if I want to do painting or get new stuff. Then I don't have to drive there with my vehicle or run even from this spawn point to the melting point, because I can just basically press the R key and then I'm at the door basically. I bought 2 buggies for that. I don't have one on my claim because that's an extra skip that I don't want. Okay, let's see if that maybe worked. I don't know. Okay. It still just says something in 1,000, so probably not. I don't know what you're supposed to do to get this block back, guys. You know, usually reloading a save a couple of times brings it back, but now it just doesn't want to know anything. I'm not in the mood to. Maybe I just shouldn't do it and get it over with. Because I almost finished taking this 1,000 ounces now. But you guys are going to see now, when I get this block back, it's going to say a whole lot more. Okay, let's do a full save. And let's go back to main menu. And then I'm just gonna quickly put you guys on a different screen just for a little while, because I'm just gonna restart the whole game quickly and Steam. Just exit Steam here. At least you guys are getting like a lesson how to fix your square as well, if your square is not showing. Because if this works, then yeah, we'll just do this every time. Because if I can remember, I did do this once, but I can't remember if it worked. We're almost back in the game. Hey, let's load back in and see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna need a cigarette soon for all the stress. Come on, give me my square back. Don't be like this with me, game. I've been good to you this season. I've given you 407,000 ounces. Just give me my square back, please. That's all I'm asking. Ah, jeez. Yeah, I give up, guys. I give up. I officially... Oh, the square is back. Okay, well, not totally. It still has like a corner missing there. Halfway back. Screw it. Give me what you want to give me, it's fine. As long as I get 40 cleanouts out of you, I'm happy. So yeah, now that I know I need about 40,000 from a frame to get 160,000 from seasonal. Next season I'll set up more wavetables at Pine then. Not the whole 30, but what we need to finish up the 40 cleanups basically. I don't have to do 2 cleanups in a thing. Because now we'll do the first one and then I'll pull that up again and then we'll fill up the second one. I don't know why I'm reversing all the way, don't ask me, I'm just doing it. Because that's why. Yeah, so the second swap has happened, we're just gonna run the third swap till about 70-80%, give or take, depending on how the loads went. It's always different. Yeah, it's about 4 dump trucks after the second cleanup, basically. Or the second swap. Hey. Didn't we just reload the game, guys? I mean, why is my wall disappearing again? I mean, what? This game doesn't like me tonight, guys. It does not like me tonight. Not my friend. Okay, let's quick save and reload one more time. I'm a very nitty gritty digger, you know, I need to see my wall and stuff, I don't know. That's just me. And who knows, maybe my square got fixed. Yeah, my square got fixed, guys. Can you believe that? Now we're gonna have to move that truck up a little bit. That looks about okay. Okay, let's do this. What? What must I do for my wall to stop disappearing, guys? It's like... I'm running 60 FPS, it's not... Oh, well, that's this game, it's not really FPS bound. Oops. Let's time that one a little bit. I changed my skin a little bit on my excavator. Be a little bit funky for the last season. I was getting sick of that all black skin. Actually, I like this graffiti skin. My favorite skin out of all the skins. I'm quite a young at heart guy. I don't think I'll ever really grow up. 33 going on 18. But yeah, you're as old as you feel. Age is just a number. I've seen old folks do things that you think only young people will do. It's all relative. Oh yeah, I'll also do a quick save after every dump load, guys. Anything goes wrong, I fall in the hole or anything like that, I don't lose a whole dump truck. I can just reload 3-4 minutes back to my last load and just do one load. Better than losing a whole dump truck. Because if you're fighting for a seasonal as high as I'm fighting for, every single ounce counts, guys. That's why I'm doing hogs as well, where I usually don't even do hogs. Now for that extra 45 ounces per clean out, I'm doing it. Because in a 30 cleanup, that's almost 2,000 ounces up, and times that with 4, and that's almost 8,000 ounces to my season. You know, and considering I missed my season the last season with 5,000 ounces, I think 8,000 ounces is gonna make a difference, guys. But my plan is to get about 40k per reset. I missed it with about 8k, so I'm 8k behind. So I'm hoping to make that up the last few days of winter when I reset the 5th claim. Because I'll finish the 4th claim about 3-4 days before permafrost. And then I'll reset the claim again quickly and try and get a few more cleanouts out to get this 8k that I'm shorting to get the 160 that I'm going for. But I should get a little bit more at this claim because it's a little bit more shallow. It's not as deep. It's about 13 meters deep instead of 16. So I'm getting a little bit more gold out of the top. And there's about 4 or 5 more squares in this one as well. So all I'm going to strive for is about 40 cleanups per. I only did 30 cleanups in the last one, and that's why I only got 30,000 because I get about 1,000 ounces per cleanup. So yeah, I'm gonna try for 40 cleanups in this reset. Very good, Billy. I just hit 407,000. Hit my 400,000 mark. So yeah, it's going good, man. Now I'm fighting to get the seasonal beat, man. I'm trying to go for 160k. So I'll need I need to do 4 resets, and each reset needs to give me 40k basically to get the 160. I'm about 8k behind now. My first reset only gave me 32k, and I'm guessing it's because I only did 30 cleans out of it. So I'm gonna try 40 cleans this time and see if we can get the 40,000 ounces, and that 8,000 ounces I missed, I'm gonna try and get the last few days, like I said, before permafrost, to get the 160. And I'm even running hogs as well, which gives me the extra 45 ounces per cleanup per 8 mat set. So yeah, that should make a little bit of a difference at the end of the day. Not too much, but if you're fighting in a few thousands, you know, every ounce counts. But I'm probably just gonna finish this triple on the stream now, guys. Like I said, I've been on for about 4 or 5 hours already today before I started the stream, and I actually don't want to play more than 6-7 hours now. Once I hit 300k, which was my goal, I promised myself no more 16-hour playing. So yeah, took me 2 days to finish that other claim, real days. I spent about 6 to 7 hours per day on it to finish it, and it took me 8 in-game days to finish it. And then I took half of the 9th day to just set up the claim, and now we are 7 o'clock in to the 9th day, and we already 3 cleanouts in basically after the setup, which isn't bad. Okay, the truck is not on the right place. Why? Because I didn't put my bucket on the right place after I dumped. That's why, guys. Always put your bucket on the right spot before you go and dump your load. Then that does not happen. And press the right buttons to skip, obviously. Okay. Wake up, Trues. Wake up. Yeah, Billy, I've been watching some of your videos as well, man, and your streams. You know I'm there sometimes saying hi. You're doing good as well, bro. I saw your seasonal was awesome, man. Congrats on the 3rd place, man. It's really good, bro. Doing 100k, 104k in a season is not easy, I know. A lot of resets, a lot of digging, and I'm glad my style worked for you. I see even Old Man Gaming is giving my style a shot now as well. He doesn't have a lot of time to play now, so I saw on his last little YouTube video he posted that he's also just doing the top digging now and resetting like me. But yeah, I mean, like, obviously if it's working and with my score you can see it's working, why fix what's not broken? Do the same thing. It's not like I'm doing anything that anybody else can't do. I'm not special. I'm not Parker from the series, you know. I'm just a normal player like all of you. The only difference is I use a certain strategy, and obviously I played 16 hours a day for the first 3 weeks of the season, so that also counts a hell of a lot, guys. I was on holiday, so not much to do. My ex had the kids, so most of the time I had them for a couple of days in Christmas and stuff, and I didn't play those days. But yeah, it's I had a lot of free time on my hands. Sometimes you have a lot of free time on your hands. Next season I might not have all that free time on my hands. And then yeah, but mostly I do. I don't work many hours and stuff. I got to the point where I don't do much anymore. But there is some work to be done every day, and the 15th of January that'll start again. But that will be well after the season ends, so that's all good. That was a wide turn. And I should always look for this line, yeah. There's always a reverse on that line, on that piece of dirt line there, if you can see it. I'll show you when we come and dump the next one. Oh, where were we anyway? Just have to make sure that we don't overfill this. Down 65, so yeah, that was the last dump truck. We'll just fill another one and then we'll do the cleanup. Not cleanup, just the mat clean. Obviously going to do about 14 cleanouts now before we do another way. And again, I didn't put my bucket on the place it's supposed to be. we go. It makes it so much easier, you know. You don't have to guess or move your truck again. It's on the right spot, and you just go from there. I'll only move a little bit forward. That lost a little bit of lip. Wall is giving me lip, guys. So yeah, most of the dirt that you see falling, I put my particle quality totally off, and now you can actually see how little bit of dirt actually falls in, you know. You put that particle quality setting off in your graphics, advanced graphics settings, then you'll see how little bit of dirt actually falls in and how fast you can actually move your bucket away after dumping. But if you have it on like medium or high, it has a lot more particles falling, and it looks like you dropping dirt if you move away too fast with your bucket or whatever, but you're actually dropping nothing. You're still getting your 6%. So yeah, I suggest if you want to dig a little bit faster, put that particle quality off so it doesn't mess with your mind and you think you're dropping dirt the whole time, because you're not dropping dirt, because this proves it 100%. I mean, look how little bit of dirt drops there. That's all. Now go and put that particle quality on high and see how long that dirt drops. You basically have to stand there open and stand and wait, and then you can only go, you know. Just puts a lot of time on your digging, you know, where I can just do that open and go, you know, and get the next scoop. That's what makes the difference between a 5-minute dump truck full and a 3-minute dump truck full. Obviously you can do it faster if your dump truck is underneath you, but I'm not doing that because it's going to take me at least 2 hours to open the claim from the front. Have you seen how many gray blocks there are from the front? A lot. And yeah, opening a claim, it doesn't go that fast. Whether you do it with a bulldozer or with your excavator or with your front loader, it takes time. And in that time, I've already done 6, 7, 8, 9 cleanups, almost 10,000 ounces, and you haven't even started digging yet. See my dilemma? Obviously, you can't do this if there's no claims with no overburden, but this season there's nice claims with no overburden, so we can take advantage of that situation. Last season, I reset a lot of times and I never got a claim like this. But then again, I bought the claim from day one, so I think that made a difference as well. I'm only leasing this season. Okay, so now we have to go and put the water off. Even though we dumped it, it's fine. It'll just go into the glacier. Okay, so the water is off. Put that off, put the power splitter on, and let's start cleaning the mats. So what we do is we load the big mats first. This is my routine. So I load the big mats first. Go to this one. And after they're done, we put them all on to do their run. And as they're doing their run, we start putting the mats in for the other one. Okay, so let's give it water first, and then we give it power. And all of them will start running. Those three basically will start running and doing its thing. Got water, got everything. While that's running, we're just gonna stand here and we're gonna start loading these mats. So yeah, it's part of the cleanup. I mean, what are you gonna do while your nuggetators are running anyway? You're just gonna stand here and wait. So just as well make this part of the routine, and then it just does make the routine a little bit longer, I must say, because I would have stopped the nuggetators by now. But it's fine. Electricity is not a problem, water is not a problem, and I've got a lot of mechanics, so they can run the whole time. It's fine. And I buy new ones every single season, so it's basically new nuggetators. Yeah, now we just switch them. We put the... Come on. That one in there, we put that one in there, and then these four will change, and as they changing, we can put these mats back. Well, this one obviously I have to put the second set in, because I cleaned both sets of middle mats with this one. It's easier that way. Yeah, double mat set like this takes me about 6-7 minutes to finish. Okay, so that's all done now. Then we can just put them back in their holders. Oh no, we have to do that last one we just loaded before I forget. I always forget. Okay, so that one will go now. While that one is going, we can put some more mats back. Always put your mats back, guys. Don't wait till after your cleanup to put your mats back. Make sure before you even run your bucket into a wave table, those mats are already back in place, because you do not want to run 100% full clean out and not have your mats in, or lose gold because they're running over and you have to stop halfway through your dig to come and put mats in. It just messes up your whole flow, believe me. I've done it a couple of times, and it's mostly when I put the mats in after the bucket cleans, you know. Yeah, now those can go off. Okay, so you put that one there, you can put that one there. If you put all the mats back and switch the buckets, then we're done. And it's a full clean out with hogs and everything. So I won't move these buckets yet, because I can put 2 sets of mats at least in a bucket. So these only have 1 set in them so far. So we'll only remove those buckets on the next clean out, the next double clean out, which is already 83% in. So that's nice. Why am I putting the mats back? What the hell are you doing, bro? Are you crazy? That's a trick question. Okay, so let's get these babies down. Yeah, that one can go. That one can go. Nah, that one's not done yet. They're filling the bucket so weird this season, guys. This never happened to me in the previous seasons. They usually just filled one bucket with 1 set of cleans, you know. Now it just works all different. Yes. Ah, that one's also swapped. Oh my god. Too many buckets. What's going on this side? What's going on this side? Why do I have nothing on this side? Oh jeez. I never put a bucket in, guys. So yeah, we lost that. That's crazy. And we did that. I did my over save on my main load, so we can't even redo that dig even if we wanted to. So yeah, that's how it goes. You see what I mean, guys? It happens, even to the top players on the leaderboard. So really don't feel bad about it happening. I just lost a double swap on basically a triple, because it's also on these. That's about 600 ounces basically that I lost in that cleanup now, and I really don't have it saved to go back to. Not at all. Yep, I don't. Unless I want to go all the way back to before I set my plant up for 600 ounces. Yeah. Just means I'm gonna have to work harder, guys. Now I can't do anything about that mess up. Yeah, that's it's about 150 ounces per bucket. That's 3 buckets, so yeah, almost 450 ounces lost. But yeah, instead of me wasting more time talking about it, let's get the buckets in everywhere where they're supposed to be. Because yeah, we have to swap this one out. Already got 2 mat sets in. But I think after that we got all the buckets in now. Make sure. Yeah, that sucks, guys. It sucks donkey balls. Hate that shit. But it happens, guys. It happens. I almost thought I didn't plug it in or something, but I knew I did plug it in. But yeah, let's continue running the plant. Put the water back on. Luckily, they both starting on 1 or 2%, so luckily the gravel pumps are going to be a little bit behind, but luckily it's not going to screw up the rotation too much. But yeah, that really sucks, guys. That really, really sucks. Let's try and not do that again. But you know, I can't really be angry because I'm so far ahead. You know, if I was really like pushing to make top 10 now or something, then I'd probably be really pissed off now. But I can't really be too mad. That's like being greedy at the end of the day. You know, I already got 107,000 ounces. Everything I'm getting now is just a bonus, and even going for top position in both leaderboards isn't really necessary. You know, and give somebody else a chance to win as well, at least one of them. So I'm that kind of person, you know. Even if Miller wants both, because I've seen he's going hard for both, that's fine. You know, you get those type of people who want it all. But I'm always that type of person who wants to leave something for the next guy, you know. So that I know everybody works hard in this competition and everybody wants to have a placing and do well and maybe get the skin. So yeah, if I don't get it, I don't get it, you know. And if it's because of mistakes like I just made, then it's my own fault. You know, I can't really be angry at anybody or anything. Just have to keep on moving forward, guys. I've seen a lot of streamers get very, very irritated about that, and it messes up their whole stream at the end of the day. They get grumpy and a lot of other things go wrong. And it's all because of the law of attraction, guys. The way you're feeling and your whole attitude is what you're gonna be attracting to yourself. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of chilling now at the moment, and I'm not really raging or anything like that. It does suck about donkey balls, like I said. Not gonna lie, doesn't feel good, but not to a point where it's gonna screw up my mood. It's 400 ounces. We can get that back. It's not the end of the world. We'll put in an extra hour or two tomorrow, and we'll get it back. Because there's always more where that came from. Still got a full claim yet stick. Still got easily 40,000 ounces to get out of here. Probably only got my first 3k now. A little bit less. It should be like maybe 2.6 now because of the loss. But still. There is still a lot of gold to be got in this claim, guys. A lot of gold. And I'm already behind in seasonal anyway. You know, I only got 32k instead of the 40k I needed from the first claim, so Now I'm not just 8k behind. I'm like 8,400 behind. So yeah, it's telling up, guys. It's telling up. I'm gonna have to work hard on that last fifth claim that I reset just before permafrost. I'm gonna have to dig hard on that. I don't even think I'll have time for the cleanup on that fourth claim. Probably just leave everything in the wave tables and reset the claim and start digging immediately and start getting cleanouts as fast as possible until the last day before permafrost, and then yeah, about 12 o'clock the afternoon I'll have to start cleaning. So then I'll have to stop digging or whatever I'm doing and start cleaning the wave tables and adding the extra buckets, otherwise I won't make it. And if it hits 12 o'clock they clean it for you and you lose 15% or something, so I don't want that to happen. Yeah, this is the line we're looking for, this line that I'm driving on now. That's a perfect line you want to reverse into every time when you're coming from this side. Yeah, first swap already coming up, guys. Because obviously I got the third swap almost to the end before I did my mat clean. Oh geez. Something tells me I forgot some of the mats, or didn't I? Let's see. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No, I just didn't see it properly because they already changed. No, I didn't miss any of the mats. I just had like a feeling. I think it's just that bucket I missed now that's giving me weird vibes. How long have you been streaming? Because I played like 4 hours before this as well. Yeah, we're hitting the 2-hour mark. I think we're just about to end the stream, guys. And I'm about to say good night. Ended on a shitty note, but it'll be better next one, guys. It'll be better next one. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna probably finish this claim before we stream again. Next time we stream, we're probably gonna do a nice big clean out, a nice 30 wave table clean out. Give us another 15,000 ounces or so for max. And then yeah, I'll probably reset again and set up the plant again and all those lovely thingies. I'm not even gonna bring this wall back. I'm just gonna finish this dump truck anyway, and then we're gonna say good night, guys. But we had a nice stream, we had a good day. 31,794 ounce day. Not a lot of people have that kind of day in this game. I'm sure some of you have, but yeah. Stacking 30 cleanups is not an easy thing to do, and if you don't do it correctly, you'll end up spending more time stacking the buckets than actually what you would have taken just cleaning them one for one. Where the way I'm stacking and putting them in the wave tables, I'm actually getting more dirt out of the ground that way than stopping every 2 cleanouts and waiting for wave tables to run, because that's what takes the longest, guys. The nuggetators are even faster than the wave tables. You know, sometimes when you fill up a wave table 100%, it can take up to 1.5 minutes to finish up. And then if you have to fill it up with more buckets, you know, if you have like a bunch of stacked buckets or a bunch of buckets you have to fill, or you just have 2 wave tables for your full clean out, because you need about 6 for a double clean if you want to run them all at the same time and not have to change buckets or dump more buckets in. Yeah, let's leave it at 96. So yeah, I don't have to do that. I throw my buckets in ahead of time, and all the wavetables run at once, and basically 30 wavetables finish in about a minute and a half, give or take. About 2 minutes, because I have to do 2 sets. I have to first run the first 20 or so tables, because the water's attached to 2 things, because I couldn't do it on one. Too many tables. The power runs them all at once, but yeah, the water I need to switch in between. So yeah, let's say about 3 minutes maximum for the full 30 cleanup to 30 wavetables to run through. Now tell me, how the hell are you gonna do 30 cleanups in 3 minutes through your wavetables if you haven't done what I did? No ways. Because even if you're just doing single or double cleanouts, every time your wavetable runs, well, if you count all your wavetable runs together, it's gonna be more than 3 minutes, believe me, because you have to put them on. And look at that, guys. Come on, what kind of day is that? 1,700 yards moved. Remember, it's only half a day we moved. That's why it's 1,700. We only started digging half of the day, about 1 o'clock the afternoon. So yeah, that's why we only got 1,700 yards. Usually I run about 2,800 to 3,000 yards a day. Got 31,000 ounces. Look at that tax, crazy, eh? 14,000 ounces tax, but you can take it with a smile because it's giving me nice claims. So take your money, bruh. Go and buy yourself a Ferrari. I don't need it, because that 17,000 ounces just in ore alone is already gonna give me over 11 million bucks. Because I'm gonna just melt the ore. I'm not gonna melt the gold. Just gonna sell the ore. I don't need the money, and I don't have time to melt 17,000 ounces. I mean, how much dig time is that gonna take away from me, guys? That's crazy. So yeah, before the next wavetable run, we'll just run to the blacksmith and we'll just sell all the ore, which doesn't take any in-game time, because you're in the menu the whole time. You'll maybe take a minute in-game time, just popping in and out the whole time. But yeah, while you're inside the menu selling ore, the time doesn't run in game. So it basically takes you a minute in game to sell all that gold. 18,000. It goes fast. And then you still get about 10 million out of it. So yeah, then I'll be back on 55 million, which I'll never finish anyway. So it's all good. All good in the hood. No worries about having to worry about getting rich. Maybe if money mattered in leaderboards and it wasn't just about the ounces you got, it's also about how much cash you accumulate. Maybe I'll think about buying the claim and melting all my gold. But then I wouldn't do huge cleanouts like this. I'd definitely go cleanout for cleanout and melt my gold directly after, like make it like a part of my routine for cleaning. You know, do a triple matte cleanout, about 3,000 ounces, and then go and melt it directly, so it doesn't stack up and you sit there at the blacksmith for hours at end. What I also saw works nicely is if you want to get your wall back, every time you fast travel to get your wall back, if you're doing it that way, travel to the blacksmith, start melting a bar, and come back immediately. Don't wait for the bar. And then next time your wall disappears again, because it's gonna happen again, believe me, then you do the same thing, and then you get the previous bar and you melt the next bar. And by the time you get to your next clean out, if you're stacking like me, because it takes time to get to my clean outs, then you'll already have melted most of that gold. And then you didn't really take any time, you know, because you were anywhere gonna fast travel to get your wall back. And just to put that gold into melt doesn't take much time. Actually, it doesn't take any time because when you're in the menu busy choosing the melting and stuff, time doesn't go by. So as soon as you get out and you press M and you fast travel back to your claim, you haven't actually wasted any time melting the gold. Only if you run maybe from your fast travel position to the door, but I don't. I bought a buggy especially to put in front of the blacksmith's door, that if when I spawn there, I just press my quick skip button and I'm in front of the door immediately. So also no time wasted there. It's all about how much time you can save. You know, not just real life time, in-game time as well, especially if you're going for a season goal. If you're not just going for max, then yeah, you got to take time into consideration. The faster you can get gold and the more gold you can get in a certain amount of time out of the ground, the better you're going to do in seasonal. You know, choosing to do a seasonal where you start the season off and you still have to set up your plant, you still have to do that, you don't even mine that first day or two, you're not going to do good in that seasonal, unfortunately. But if you take the last few days before permafrost on your previous season to reset your claim, set up your claim, and basically the first day of the new season start mining, get your ripper out and start mining already, that's what gives you that little bit of edge, you know, to get that better seasonal. And then obviously not trying to do as less as you can to start digging the gold, you know, not bulldozing, not opening claim. Stop digging. If you really have to, yes, then you have to, but try and minimize it as much as possible. If next season we don't get these claims again and I get claims with 5-6 meter overburden, then I'll doze it, just like I did in season 29. If you go and watch some of my videos on YouTube of season 29, you'll see that I took 6 hours, 7 hours every time I reset Nighthawk to doze the whole claim, because I got squares with 6-7 meters overburden and they were 16 meters deep, so yeah, I had to doze. I didn't have a choice, and it was crazy walls I was dozing, so it took time, you know. Dozing 6 meters off isn't easy, you know. Most of the claims this season, if you get one with overburden, maybe 3 meters, 4 meters at max. Last season we had 6-7 meter overburden, so yeah, it was crazy. I only got like 1.5 claims done per season, and that's what gave me that 40,000 something that I got in seasonal last season. So I didn't really do well in seasonal last season. Why? Because I bulldozed for 6 hours. You know how much gold you can get out of the ground in 6 hours, guys? Even top digging, even just taking half of what's inside of the ground, you're gonna get more in that 6 hours than you could ever imagine. So yeah, that's why my seasonal and my max is so much different from last season. Because last season I bulldozed and I opened claims and I stayed at Pine Valley for 4 seasons because I was afraid to come to Nighthawk and bulldoze. I've never done it before. It was my first leaderboards. So yeah, it was a lot of mistakes that I didn't make this season. You gotta learn from the mistakes, guys. I'm not insane, because it's the definition of insanity to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result, you know. We have another square after this. I don't think I marked them all. Yeah, we do. Look at that square, guys. How beautiful is that? I mean, look at that. It's 13 meters deep. I'm gonna get to about 11. The 5.65 ounces per meter starts at 4.6. And from 0 meters we have 5 ounces per square meter. From 0 meters. It's 100% rich square. It's got 3,300 ounces inside of it and absolutely zero overburden. We can only even go in because I drilled 6 million drills, so most of our things are drilled, and you can even see all of these are rich spots. There is no overburden in these spots, because you'll see even on some squares, you'll see like this square, it still has some overburden on the top of the rich spots that you're going to be taking. But I mean, this is the type of square I'm used to getting on the other claim, 16.6 meters deep, where the one I'm going to be doing now is only 13.9, which I'll get about till here. Look at that one. I mean, 6 ounces. That's crazy. From 8 meters, and remember, I get to 11, about plus minus 10 and a half, 11 meters. So yeah, I'm going to be getting those 6 ounces per meter. Even there, the 10 meters one, I'll get that. Here's where it gets a little bit deeper at the bottom, at the back end of the square. But yeah, it's just this works out really, really well, guys, to just top dig, especially on claims like this. And what more can you ask for? You can't even really bulldoze this claim, because you have to open if you really want to do this claim that way, because you'll bulldoze half of the gold off the top if you try and get to the 16 or 13 meters at the bottom. So you're gonna have to basically open this claim from the front. And have you seen the gray blocks, guys? Have you seen the amount of gray blocks that you have to go through before you get to this? That's gonna take you at least an hour and a half, 2 hours to open up, even if you're just opening up 2 blocks at a time and you're just going through this area. That's going to take you at least an hour and a half to work through those 10 blocks before you even get to the half rich gold. So yeah, it's just it's a lot of cleanups you're missing. And if I can reset my claim and start mining again faster than you can bulldoze, then my score is always going to be higher than yours. That's how it's going to be. Because that's the only thing I'm doing differently than you. I'm resetting more. You taking all the gold from the top to the bottom, getting double what I'm getting out of a claim. I understand that, but I'm doing 2 claims in the time you do 1 claim, so actually I'm getting the same amount as you in a short amount of time. I'll actually already start my 3rd claim and be mining it, then you'll only end your first claim because of all the bulldozing you did in the beginning and stuff. It takes a lot of in-game days to do that, and if you haven't set up your plant yet, even worse. And you're gonna take at least 4, 5, 6 in-game days. I just finished the whole claim in 8 days. So yeah, just imagine yourself that. How much digging time you're losing. But like I said, I digress. It does matter what claims you get and what claims they give us for the season, because last season I didn't get those claims. So yeah, it does make a difference what claim you get. I wouldn't be able to do this strategy. I was about to doge, you know, when we started this. When I got Nighthawk the first time, I drilled it myself. I didn't have money to drill it. I drilled it myself. Got quite a good claim, but then I saw, geez, this claim doesn't have any overburden, and I top digged it. And then when I reset the first time, I saw, gee, this one also doesn't have overburden, and I just realized that this season there are claims with no overburden at Nighthawk with 4,000 ounces in them, you know. So that's when I made the conscious decision to cut dozing and front loader and opening claims from the front out of my thing this season, out of my strategy. And it's been lovely, guys, I must say. Not just with my score being that high, but just the whole process. It's just been so chill and so stress free. You know, 1 dump truck, 1 excavator, do your thing, finish the claim, move on. You know, maybe in the winter a little bit of ripping, but I have ripping quite down. You know, I don't rip a whole block or anything. I rip like a piece of the corner, of the right hand corner. you know, so I can just start the cut, because if you start the cut you can just continue digging, and it'll keep on opening the cut as you dig. So it's not necessary to rip the whole block or whole line. I just basically take a little piece of the corner where I'll start digging. I rip that little piece once, because you don't have to do it more than once. I skip to my excavator immediately, just after moving the bulldozer away. I skip to my excavator, but literally just this little corner here that I just took out. That's the only piece I bulldoze or rip basically, and then I start digging. So I use that thing minimum, really, because once you start digging and you're fast enough, and you can do your mat swaps and stuff like I do in a couple of minutes, then yeah, and usually in the winter I do my mat swaps differently. I swap single mats every time. So oh, that one off, so I'll just have to go back and put that one on. I missed the notification that it ran out of gas, which, as you can see, my mechanic fixes that immediately, so it's not really an issue. But yeah, like I said, I really do use that bulldozer minimum, because I don't even doze anymore in claims. So yeah, I just open that little corner and dig the whole time. If it happens that my swap took a little bit longer, you know, because I do single swaps, after I get a double swap, I just clean one set of mats, you know, and swap one bucket of each, so it takes me a little bit faster. And I do that every single time. You know, after the next clean out I'll do it again, after the next clean out I'll do it again. It's just the first one I do the double, just to finish a double, and then from there out I just clean one set of mats every time. Main purpose is to get back to the claim fast enough where I'm digging, so the permafrost or the frost doesn't take over again. And that usually, that single mat swap takes me about 3 minutes maximum, and that's not long enough for the ground to freeze again. And then I can get back here fast enough. What I usually do is directly before I even put my plant back on, I skip back to my excavator, just take one scoop, you know, just to make sure it's still open and just to keep it open, and then I go back and put on my plant and stuff like that. You can even, if you have a good memory, because I forget every time, you can even do a double mat swap, and halfway through just quickly skip to your excavator, dig one scoop, and then go back and finish the rest of your clean out, so that you don't lose your open cut. All little strategies and methods like that can just help you improve your score a lot, and the speed that you get gold. So it's those little things that keep people down mostly, and get them not doing so well. Especially if I watch some streamers and some guys playing the game, I feel really sorry for them sometimes on the stupid little things that get them down. You know, like unloading these buckets, you know, into your hole there. You don't have to unload the bucket. You can back up to the edge of the cliff and reset your truck, your pickup truck. Then all those buckets will fall down there automatically. Try it next time. Back as far up as you can to that edge you see there where all my buckets are lying. Back up as far as you can onto that edge. Get out of your truck, run a little while, because if you're too close you can't touch your truck on the map. Reset your truck on the map and see what happens to all those buckets. They all automatically fall down there. Even the some that still fall on the top, they roll down. But yeah, you have to go quite deep into the... You can even reverse down there if you want to, you know, let your whole pickup fall down there and get out and then reset it, and then that also works, you know. I just don't like doing that, you know, diving with my nose in there or reversing with my back in tail and falling down there. It's I don't think it's a healthy thing to do, but it doesn't really do anything. Sluice box is full. Okay, see when sluice box is full, you just come here, just switch the water. I didn't lose much there. Let's take that bucket out, put a new bucket in. This shouldn't even take you 2 seconds, guys. Um, then you should be back in your truck digging. You know, look how fast that took me. I saw the notification, I skipped, I did my thing, and we can just continue cleaning. Because like I said, the sluices are messed up this season, the ST. For some reason it's filling the buckets little bit at a time, each one of them, instead of filling one at a time with a full cleanup. For some reason it's doing that. I thought it's maybe because my hogs were not connected, that my plant was running uneven, but even with my hogs connected it's still doing the same thing. So yeah, that's probably not the issue. But anyway, I was supposed to end the stream like a half an hour ago, guys. Let's do this last dump truck, see how far we are on the swap. I think we're anyway in the third swap already, or are we? I'm not sure. Yeah, we're in the third already. That's why we probably had that problem there now. But yeah, obviously the gravel is running behind. So yeah, this is already the third swap, so we can actually do a mat clean quickly and then end it there. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I wish you guys would chat a little bit more, but I understand. I'm still new to streaming and you guys are still getting to know me. So yeah, I can't wait till you guys feel free to chat with me and ask me questions and tell me shit if you want to tell me shit. There's no moderation on my channel, so I put that shit all off. You can obviously Twitch has a few things you can never type. That you'll never be able to type. They'll take it out themselves. But yeah, there's no limits on my channel, and I'm quite thick-skinned, so nothing you ever gonna say is gonna harm me. Sticks and stones kind of guy. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me. I believe that's stuff that's for women. You know, the whole words harming you thing, you know. That's what women do. They fight with each other that way. They harm each other that way. Because, I mean, women don't usually just break each other's noses. It's happened sometimes. You get tough girls and stuff like that that do that. I'm not stereotyping. Um, but yeah, most women fight with their mouths. You know, they insult each other in such a way that they actually hurt each other more than it would hurt breaking your nose or whatever. But us guys, we are a little bit different, you know. Well, especially us older guys, you know, that were raised in the 90s and 80s and stuff, where we have a little bit of a different mindset. We don't sort shit out with words, you know. You're not gonna hurt me by swearing me. You'll hurt me more by breaking my nose. You know, that's how we are. You know, we go behind the stands and we sort the shit out and we get over it, you know. Where women, oh my god, they can go on for years with a feud. You know, one thing can be said and for years those two women will be at each other's throats and necks. I never even put my normal lights on. That'll even give us a little bit more light down here. Not that we need light with the 3 dump trucks shining on us. Yeah, we lost our wall a long time ago. Yeah, doesn't matter. We're anyway going to quickly do the mat swap. Second set. And the third set. Did put a new bucket in that one, yes we did. These ones can still take a cleanup each, so they stay in. They're on like 39%, so they can still... I put 2 mats per bucket because then 2 buckets fill up a wave table nicely. If you sometimes it overfills it if you put 200% buckets in, so yeah. Okay, so all of them in. Let's get the first one started. And they'll be doing their thing. While they're doing their thing, we're gonna get the planter buckets. Oh yeah, not the plant, but we have to start putting these mats in. What am I doing? That's what I used to do before I had the hogs. Fuel is... one of the trucks fuels on the... The nugget potatoes are finished processing. But it's fine, they can keep running while I put these mats in, it's fine. Because I put that one bucket in now, it took some of my time. They usually finish before I do this, but it's fine. I can't start these anyway before I get them loaded, so... They put new... well, they still have space, I know they do. Okay, so let's just switch them to these, to the middle ones. And as they go, we can start putting these mats back. Yeah, there they finish. Okay, switch it one more time to do that last set of mats on that side. And then while that's happening, we can put some mats back. Just keep on moving, guys. Just keep on moving. Don't stop. Just keep on doing things. And you'll get these cleanups or these swaps done faster than you can believe. And don't try and grab these mats too fast. Like you see, if you try and grab them too fast, then you make mistakes. So just grab them normally and set your sensitivity down on your mouse. That helps a lot with these mats. Especially these small hog mats. They're a little bit harder to put in than the big thicker ones up on top. So you need to concentrate a little bit more on what you're doing. Okay, so we're done with cleaning. We'll just put them in the holders. How quick and easy that was to run those. No buttons on and off. Nothing like that. And it's just a plug, a water plug and a normal plug that you change. Got that idea from Mr. Higgs, Mr. Matt. I don't know where he got it, but that's where I saw it. And then I started utilizing it because it worked nicely. Okay, let's get all these buckets inside the pickup. Because yeah, these are also full enough now to put in. Yeah, these are 4 cleanups buckets basically so far. Yeah, crouching while you're putting these buckets down helps a lot to put it on the place you want it, guys. This helps you focus a little bit more on where you want to put it down. think that's all of them. Let's just see if we got one or two up here. Yeah, they're still up here. How stupid they fill them. It's so stupid. Like the one is like half full still and the other one is like half empty still. It's like, why are you guys doing this? Like look how half empty that one is. We'll take this one out, it's fine. Not totally full, but that's fine. It's like just gonna hold one mat or one grill. Okay, that one in. That one, no, inside. Lot of buckets, guys, a lot of buckets. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, that is everything. Let's put off this. That's it. Let's do a save. So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for us tonight. Thank you for joining in the stream, guys. It's really been awesome. Let's look at the leaderboard one more time before we go. Obviously. So yeah, we are about 22,000 ahead, 22,000 ounces ahead, and we already got our first 4 cleanups done. Out of the 14 that we're gonna be doing now to fill up the first 30 wave tables, because we need 14 cleanouts, single mat cleanouts. So yeah, we've done 4 now. So yeah, then pretty soon we'll have our 14. We can go and fill up the first wave tables and get our first 15, 17, 18,000 ounces and go up from there. We'll probably add another 100k to the season. I don't think it's necessary to go more than 500,000 in this season, because it'll really be like crazy. Like we already almost double what the best ever was, and that was last season. Was Classy, he did 226,000. So yeah, we already obliterating that. Look at Mr. Billy Bob, 153,000, 129 hours played. Dude, you've played, bruh. But I'm sure mine's already on like 280. So yeah, I can't really speak. Higgs has only played 109 hours. Swedish Crack 105. Dude, 105 hours and 55 ounces. You gotta start changing up your strategy a little bit, man. Same with you, Daniel, man. Watch my videos a little bit. Check what I do, man. With setup, with all that kind of stuff, and you know, get some advice. Watch other YouTubers, watch other streamers. You know, that's the only way. That's how I got good at the game. You know, if you just try and learn yourself, you're gonna take a long time to learn the little tricks and little things of the trade that we usually do to get good gold out of the ground and fast. So yeah, check that out, and hope to see you guys next season making bigger numbers in the amount of hours that you're playing, because I mean, if you look at Higgs, he's on 109 and Swedish is on 55, and they've played almost the same hours. So that must tell you that it's not just about hours, guys. Everybody always wants to say, no, if you can play the longest amount of hours, that's gonna make you win. It's not. There's the proof right there in black and white for you. It's right there. Higgs has 109 hours, Swedish has 105 hours. Higgs has 130,000 ounces, Swedish has 55,000 ounces. So does it matter that Swedish has played that much hours? Did it make him win or get him in the top 10? No, it didn't. So yeah, don't always assume that playing the most hours is what's gonna get you to win. But playing the most hours when you are experienced and you do use a good strategy, that does make a difference, yes. But it's not always about hours, man. So don't think you can be sitting on this game for 20 hours a day and you're going to be beating us top guys if you don't have a strategy. Make sure if you're going to be spending most of your time on a game like this day to day, that you at least have a good strategy behind you as well, so that you're not wasting your time, because you're just getting a skin for this and a bit of bragging, right? So your name will be on the on the leaderboards forever and stuff like that, but at the end of the day it's not worth your time if you waste it. You know, if you just come and mess around for 300 hours in a season and you don't really get top 10 or anywhere, you know, that was just a waste of your physical time. And that's what matters at the end of the day, not this competition and the game you're playing. It's your time. You know, your time is money. You're gonna die one day. You know, only have a certain amount of time on this earth, and you gotta spend it doing things you love. You know, and if you're wasting it doing things you don't love and wasting it doing things that don't mean anything to you, that's a problem. Losing leaderboards is not a problem. That's fine. If you don't get top 10, so be it. But spending 100, 200, 300 hours doing something and not getting anywhere, that's not cool. You know, that's a waste of your life. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Um, the channel is doing a lot better. My YouTube videos are getting a lot of views. Got my first 300 and something view the other day on a video, so it's going up. Thank you guys very much, everybody who's supporting. There's no money yet or anything, or bets or subscriptions or anything like that. I'm still very new. I haven't gotten to that level yet. So for now, it's just all free entertainment for you guys. I just want you guys to enjoy it and stuff, and then one day maybe hopefully you'll enjoy it enough to help get me some extra cash out of it. Not that I need it. I'm okay with money, but yeah, who can't use a little bit of extra cash here and there for something you love, you know? Save up maybe for that new GPU or that new CPU or whatever. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna say goodnight now. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. I just wanted 2 hours stream. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great day and a great night, and whatever time it is there with you guys. That's all from me tonight. That's a Drew signing out. Cheers.